Africa, if there's anyone, and these people coming from Congo, people coming from Nigeria, they are all here because they need freedom. Because in their own countries, Bupila of Cameroon, they don't have that freedom. No one dares. In Cameroon alone, they are fighting. Now there is English and French. Both of them, remember, they are African, they are Cameroon. They are fighting.
They don't even have it. They don't even have it in Lesotho. They don't even have it in Zimbabwe. They don't even have it. Even here in SADC, they don't have it. They don't have it.
Anyone who can name any country except South Africa in Africa that has got more illegal foreigners, and those illegal foreigners, they still have freedom. Anyone who is honest to himself, then if there's any of that country, let us know so that I can, if needs be, I can, by the end of this week, I can go to that country just to visit for a week and I'll come back. If there's any country.
My king, we all know the truth, brother. There is no such thing as pan-Africanism anywhere. And in South Africa, the pan-Africanism ideology was hijacked by interests. People wanted to have access to South Africa and be allowed to do whatever they wish to do in South Africa, and we shouldn't be questioning their intentions. That's what happened. And we've been calling them out in how they articulate it, in how they hijack even the word pan-Africanism. It's actually a foreign thing that was coined elsewhere, not even in Africa. At some point, we have to be honest. There are interests in the country, people who have identified South Africa as their way out to their internal problems. They think somehow South Africa has the capacity to be a panacea to all the failed states of Africa. We are resembling a failed state ourselves if we do not if we don't intervene now in the direction the country is going, where it's literally getting overpopulated. We're gonna have a crisis of overpopulation. We already have capacity crisis in terms of absorption in jobs. Right now they are talking about 13th year, something that is unheard of. 13th year in school now. It's no longer grade 12, we're going to have grade 13. Something that is unheard of. That speaks to literally the collapsing of the state, because we can't absorb high school kids coming into the system. Those are the indicators of a failing state. We must intervene, guys. We cannot afford to be a nanny state for failed states of Africa and elsewhere. We cannot afford to be a population dump site of the overpopulation of every country, especially your Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and Malawi, Ethiopia, Somalia. We can't. It's just not sustainable. There has to be a systematic control of who we invite in South Africa to do what, because that is also key. We can't be inviting unskilled, semi-skilled people who are going to demand the very same service the poor is demanding from our public purse. It's just not sustainable. We must have a clear immigration policy that serves the interest of South Africa. First, we must have a national agenda as a people, so that whatever that is a zim in the country, any zim, whatever we are facing in the country, we deal with it primarily. Because we can't have a situation where we are charitable to all over the world for everyone, but our people are drowning. The youth is drowning in despondency. They are in all kinds of powder and substances because they've lost hope. The system has cut them out. We have a host of generation that cannot be absorbed in jobs, in the job system in the country, because illegal immigrants are prioritized, because they are cheap labor. They have allowed themselves to be used as slaves in the system. Can't have that. And that's the context where we come from. And this is what we need to start saying, SAN Point and Umzulu. South Africans, ANC does not have our solutions. We agree. The top three, they've proven to us that they don't have the best interests of the country. They are unpatriotic. They are lackadaisical and nonchalant about the crisis we are facing in the country. They are always caught by surprise, whether it's currently the 57 billion immigrants stole right under our nose. Literally, immigrants, Zimbabweans, the motherfuckers, 57 billion. How many roads could have been built with that 57 billion? How many schools we could have built? It's literally a lot they are taking. So literally these people, they are evil with intentions. Millions of immigrants that are in South Africa, whether they are here legally or illegally, they harbor some sort of ill intentions against us, and they've seen us as weak, and they've seen us as something to be trampled upon. They've seen us as something to just climb upon to get whatever they want. We have to put a stop systematically and call out our enemies. If it's SA media, we disregard them, we cancel SA media. If it's politicians, we do not patronize them with our votes. We vote them out. We put patriotic parties. I can vouch right now that Action SA stands a better chance to clean the city of Johannesburg next year. We are voting in April or May next year for local government elections. I want the mayor of Johannesburg to do exactly what the mayor of Tshwane is doing, going to the holy grains who thought nothing could touch them in your sunny side, going and closing and attending to these arrogant immigrants who thought they could get away with anything in this country because they own politicians or they own SAPS. It's our time, and we're going to change this thing. This thing, we're going to hijack it very soon. It's no longer acceptable to be taken for granted, and our people are at here in the neck. We are done talking. We are going to do something. Anyone who's gonna come up here,
I'm about to go, and I'm sorry for cutting you because I'm aware that you are here, and I'm very happy that you are here. Everything, this panel is in the very rightful hands if you are here as well. So with my last submission, it's not really a submission, it's a question, by the way. Anyone who will come here into this panel and call South Africans, and this is to everyone who is listening, anyone will come here into this panel and call South Africans xenophobic, let those people sing their national anthem. And perhaps we must also sing the national anthem of South Africa. Cameroon, what is your national anthem? And what's the national anthem of South Africa? And the reason why I'm saying these things is because South African national anthem of South Africa, it says God bless. It does not say God bless South Africa. It says God bless what? Africa.
Yeah.
Go to Botswana. Hello? I'm sorry. So go to Botswana and check the national anthem. Go to Lesotho, go to Zimbabwe, Hello? I'm sorry guys, I'm about to go, but anyway, I hope you guys got my what I wanted to say. Thank you, and thank you everyone. There is no anyone, if you hear anyone calling South African xeno, that person is actually lying to himself. He's actually the one who's xeno. If there's anyone who is doubting anything South Africa has done to this third continent called Africa, that person is actually mentally disturbed. South Africa is the only country in Africa that has actually assisted many African countries, including to this day. We are in DRC because of we want peace in Africa. Boko Haram, we were there.
Everyone mute. Don't.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because thank you very much. No, I'm actually done. I just want everyone here, whatever nonsense and stupidity that they want to point to call South Africans, and especially if that person is in South Africa. If we find out, because South Africans have got a way of finding out. Chidima had got an attitude and insulting South Africans. To this day, when he went to Nigeria on the platform, and there were people, I'm talking about people that actually defending that nonsense. We said we'll catch you. The mother now is now going to court. And I'm telling you, if there's anyone who is doubting South Africans to date and who is not thankful, that person must go to hell. That person must go to hell. Because people are ungrateful. Those that are ungrateful, we must actually sing futhek. Thank you very much.
Hey, that you are complaining here as South Africans, I was suggesting how about if we can organize ourselves and find a date where those guys and Afro Forum guys, they're coming back from South Africa. We can go there and meet them. And meet them with our boards so that we can let them know what's our problem. We can let them know that we know. Hello.
Charisma, right now, AfriForum has taken the role of the government.
Yeah.
You know, they are engaging with the foreign government. They are not attacking citizens. They are dealing decisively with the government. So we will not take the duties of the ANC. They allow these people to get to what to where they are right now. Let us see how the ANC deals with them.
But that's the problem. We think ANC will gonna do things for us. We are relaxed, guys. ANC gonna do anything. We have to show them that we know their deal. You understand? As citizens, we must let them. ANC guys, you won't do anything for us. And they know ANC. They take advantage on us because we just say yes, anything. ANC they know that we people, especially we don't know the politics of South Africa. They take advantage on that. They know these people, they are relaxed. Everything that you do for them, they're gonna say yes. I'm just saying we're gonna demonstrate to show the Afro Forum that we are angry too as blacks, as citizens. Understand?
I guess nigga makabane kathambo adile nabo. Otherwise asengena thina sothi nginikeni umkhonto ngimgwazi. Asike sayekena makabane kathambo.
No, guys, like this it's a straight thing. That's because we are relaxed, we are relying on the government. The government.
Hold on, brother. Let me give you the actions that are there. South Africans are taking. I think maybe you are not that updated. Okay. South Africans are calling for treason. So we are still giving the chance for the rule of law to take its course. So they are calling for charges for treason for these people. So that is that failing which they are registering our anger. That's the case. They're registering our anger. Our law is remaining. Nothing's going to change. Please don't go away, Commander.
Come back.
So we are dealing with this matter. Yes, we can do demonstrations, but at the same time we can't use only emotions in a war that requires strategies and tools and strictly some sort of diplomacy as well, because if they prove the war.
Can I say something? Good afternoon, everybody. Look, I just want to ask a question.
Hold on, Manifesto. You're gonna ask many questions, right? Let me finish this. So Charisma, I don't think he was done. So my brother, we are doing something. Yes, we can protest, but at the same time, we have to be careful so that they don't go outside the world and say, "Look, blacks want to unalive us," as we said. I mean, it needs to be proven, as ridiculous as it is. They are conspiracy about genocide. That is very important. So we are still a democracy, a constitutional democracy. We need to move by the rule of law all times, not emotionalism.
Another thing is there's also a legal prescript to charge them with treason, okay, for engaging a foreign government in national affairs, you know. So meaning to say we are calling on the government. There is already a petition on change.org. Even Mashaba signed it last night, and we have signed as patriots, and other patriots can still sign, but it is within government to charge them, you know. They are allowed to do that. And your government of the day, I agree with you.